Okay, so the first thing that Polly gave me is this little heart plushie, and this is so cute. I really love it, and the stitching is pretty nice because you can't see it that well, so that's pretty good. Also, I really like the face. I think you drew it on. Maybe one suggestion would be to use some stitchings to make marks with the thread. I think it would look a little bit more professional. But other than that, this is super cute. It's nicely stuffed, and you can obviously tell that it's a heart, so I like it. So next, she included some charms. So the first charm that she sent is this little ice cream. And it's very small. I love the colors. The orange and the pink look really nice together, and I really love the little chocolate on top, the little swirl. The cone is also very nice. It looks really realistic. I think you did a great job on this charm. Maybe one thing I would suggest is to just make your ice cream scoop a little bit more round, maybe make it a little bit fuller. But it's a really, really cute charm, and you did a really good job in this, so I really like it. It looks pretty realistic. So next she included this little jello charm, and this is so cute. There are 3 stacked jellos, and they all have different faces. And then the eye pin is a little bit sticky out, like I could pull it out as you just saw. So if you were to sell these, you would have to put some glue in there to keep it in nice and stuck so that when people buy them, the eye pins don't fall out. There's a little bit of dirt on the bottom. It's probably from your glaze, if you glaze these, and I think that you do glaze them because they're very shiny. This is really cute, and one thing I would suggest is to use paint instead of Sharpie because you'll get a nicer black color for the face. That was a really nice charm though. You did a really good job. And then she sent this bento box, and it's a Hello Kitty bento box, so as you can see there's the Hello Kitty rice in the corner there, then there's some lettuce, carrots, and maybe tomatoes, and this is really cute. The box is really nice. I really like it. One thing I would suggest though is just to smooth it out a little bit more. Like over here there's a little dent. Oops, let me show you. Over here it kind of curves in a little bit, so you might just want to make it like really round, like a really nice round circle. You can even bake the tray before you put the other things in it. That would help too. And then you can just bake it all together again, so I like it. It's pretty good. I think you might have glazed it because it's really shiny, but if you didn't, then it's still really good, and I would just suggest adding an eye pin though, so we can make it into a charm and people can wear it, and you know, things like that. And the last thing she sent, or second to last, is this little mushroom, and it looks like Toad from Mario. There's some smudges on here. There's different colors of things on here. As you can see, there's like red there, there's white there, and the bottom's very dirty. So what you just want to do is when you're glazing or when you're making your charm, just make sure there's no dust before you bake it. And also on the white, you just have to be really careful with the white. I usually condition it like really well before I bake it, or before I use it, just so I make sure that all the colors that were in the clay are mixed in so it all looks just clear white. Also, you might want to, you can take some sandpaper and sand off the bottom to help get it a little nicer clean. And I really like it. Again, you might want to suggest using acrylic paints for the face, but it was really cute. And one thing also I did notice is that there's a hole there, so it looks like there was an eye pin in it, but it either fell out in the mail or you didn't include the eye pin. So next she sent some charms in this little box, and I'll just show you the box. So it was really cute. It's a little heart, and inside were these little charms, and they look like little tarts to me. So they're really, really cute, and I love them because they're nice and textures on the bottom. Again, with the, you just want to clean those, especially for earrings. You need to make sure they're clean because people can see the bottoms of earrings. Like other charms, like I'm not necessarily going to see the bottom, but if they're hanging from my ear, someone could see the bottom. Also, you want to texture the bottom too to give it a nicer, more realistic finish. The face is super duper cute, and I love the swirly color. It's really nice. And again, I think the eye pin, you just, again, like I could take it out really easily, so if it's dangling from someone's ear, it might fall out, and then they could lose the charm, so you wouldn't want that to happen. And I think it's the same with the other one too. You just want to glue in your eye pins a little bit better. And yeah, the faces are super duper cute, and it's a super cute idea. I really like them. So thank you for the charms and the plushie. It was really sweet, and I really enjoyed all of your extras, and yeah, thanks for watching. First, she gave me these little lollipops, and I absolutely adore these. Like, I am so, like, these are just the cutest charms I've, like, ever had. So, there's this pink and this green one, and there's nothing bad about these at all that I can see. Their faces are really, really good. I'm kind of jealous because I cannot paint faces. And I just love everything about this charm. There's nothing bad I have to say about that charm. So next she gave me these pink and green turtles, and let me just focus it real quick. Okay, so the one thing I would have to say though is there's a lot of fingerprints on the turtles' heads, so one thing you do is just smooth it out with your fingers or with a tool before you bake. And also the bottom, maybe just to smooth it out. The green one turned out really well in the bottom, but the pink one, the head got a little mushy over there, so yeah. And it's really, really cute, and I love your detail. It's really awesome. And turtles are my favorite animals, so I'm definitely going to use those as keychains. So next she sent me these octopi, and there's a pink and a green. And the only thing I have to say is the dust on the bottom. The dust on the bottom is really hard to keep clean. Like, the bottoms of your charms are hard. But just before you bake them, check the bottoms and make sure there's no dust or anything like that. Because if your charm is on a keychain, like, some people might look at the bottom, or it'll just be dangling, and they'll just be like, oh, and they'll see the dust, so just a little warning. And then she sent me these little tea bags. So there's this green one, and the face and everything about the front is just unbelievable. It's so great. And then the back, the only thing I would say though is maybe you can blend this piece of clay a little bit more, just so it's not like a little chunk of clay just randomly there. I understand that's what you use to attach the string, and that was a really smart idea. I like it better than using glue or something like that, because the clay will probably last longer. Again, with this one though, you just want to smooth it out because it kind of looks like just like a random piece of clay. And also on the top, as you can see it there, so you just want to like cut it off with a blade or something. But I really like it. It's really cute. One thing about this one though is it's not straight on the bottom, so if you just made it a little bit more straight, it would look just even more perfect. But other than that, your charms are really, really amazing. So, and then she made these alligator cookies, but my sister took the green one, so yeah, but she made this pink one, and she textured it, and on the bottom, which is really great, is she added a little heart, because she realized that people will probably be looking at the bottom, too, at the back of the charm, so she added something, and I really like it, and that was a great idea. So next for the extra charms she sent me these fruits, and so there's this apple with a little leaf. There's this pineapple, which has great detail, and it's super duper cute. And then this pear, and then this orange. And all of these fruit charms have amazing detail. They look really realistic, and I love the eyes, how they're really big, and the brown color is really nice, so I really suggest you keep making them that way. They're really good. So next she sent me this peach charm, and it's really nicely shaded. There's a little bit of dust on the white, though, and that can be fixed pretty easily. Just, again, make sure there's no dust. You can just condition your clay really, really, really well to get rid of some dust. So next she sent me this Cookie Monster charm, and the only thing I suggest is you glaze, because your glaze is really great. It's not sticky at all, and it really makes your charms 10 times more better. So if you glazed it, that would be like a really good charm. Then she sent me this little ribbon, and it's a little kind of inside joke, but it's really nice, and it looks really realistic, and this is falling off a little bit, but you can always use glue instead of tape. I think it would work a lot better if you ever make those for other people. Then she sent me this miniature, and it says My Garden. Maybe one thing is just to texture the grass a little bit more, and also texture this leaf, and one thing, or this branch on the tree. One thing you can do to texture the grass is you can use sandpaper, or you can just like draw lines with a blade or a tool like that. And one thing I would just to texture the top of the tree is to use like the tip of a pen. Oh, you know what I use? Let me show you. I use these needles, these little needle tools for sewing. This would make it look really realistic, and I'll show you a charm as an example. So I used this needle tool to texture this broccoli, and one thing, if you did this texturing onto this, I think it would look really good. So yeah, sorry for that kind of long little whatever idea, but I think it would make it look really, really good. So next, she sent me this Totoro, and it's really cute. The only thing bad is the letters, but I understand that's really hard to do, and you did a great job on it. Again, there's some dust on the bottom, just, and she even glazed the bottom, which is really good. Then there's this sponge, and I really love it, and the size is really good. It looks really realistic, too. Then she sent me this cookie with a mustache. It's super cute. One thing I would suggest is to texture it, and you can use some tinfoil. That works really well. And then she sent me this sushi, and I really like it, and it looks really realistic. So, yep, those were all her charms, and sorry for the kind of longish review. I usually don't like making long videos, but she did send a lot of charms, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want a review, PM me. So thanks, and subscribe.